You can feel them lurking around, and you know they're out there looking for you.
We're trying to make this as an immersive experience as we possibly can. You cannot hide from the nightmare of haunt.
The spookiest season of the year has descended upon Canada's Wonderland with Halloween Haunt, transforming the theme park into a scream park with hundreds of monsters on the prowl.
We've got 10 scare zones this year. You know, you've got clowns and carnival. You have one called Wicked Hollow, which is fairies and evil gnomes. Another one is called Frontier's Revenge, so it's like miners from the gold rush. So depending on where you are in the park, you can find yourself in a different kind of nightmare, a different era.
I do this every year, but only once a year because I find it so terrifying. Even though I know that these are just actors in costume, right?
Because our limbic system is prehistoric, basically, it gets activated well before, we're talking nanoseconds or microseconds, but it's well before our conscious thought. So before we have a rational chance to be able to, okay, I understand what's going on, you know, logically speaking, I'm not in danger and so on, our body is already reacting as if a real danger, a real threat is present. Everybody has different autonomic nervous systems, so some people are far more sensitive than others. People who have a very high threshold of excitability, they need much, much more. They go on a roller coaster, it's boring. For other people, it's very low, so even the smallest, the most minute thrill, jump scare, whatever, can overwhelm them. But they're still enjoying it because, again, part of their brain knows it's not real.
The popularity of these types of events in horror movies is a testament to just how people to be frightened. The question is, why?
It's like it's just a rush, you know? Yeah, exactly.
It's a thrilling feeling.
It wakes you up.
It's just something different from our everyday lives.
Freud talked about thanatos, or the death instinct, or this compulsion toward death and destruction. And the most benign interpretation of that would be that we have this fascination with our own demise, our own mortality, because we are the only creatures on the planet, or one of the few, who know that our time is limited.
As for those on the other side of the scare, well, it's like Halloween. They get just as much of a thrill breaking out of their daily routine.
They love getting dressed up, pretending to be someone else or something else, you know, with the makeup and the costumes, and, you know, seeing that reaction and getting a real scream out of somebody, you know, just makes their night.
I do get closer to him when we go through the mazes and stuff.
For sure. There's this little thing when we go through the mazes. This is how she looks.
If we are going through something really scary and we're with other people, the adrenaline's rushing, heart's racing, we're sweating. And these are the same things that we feel when we fall in love or when we're getting sexually excited.
And that interpersonal dynamic helps to form stronger bonds between the people you experience these horrifying thrills with. Minna Rhee, Global News.